Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the IS-7. This has got to be one of the hardest tier 10s to penetrate in the game. Now why is that? Well, it all has to do with its armor profile, but not effective armor. A lot of tanks that have effective armor can quite easily be penetrated. An example of this, let's say the 60 TP. We easily know that the sides of the 60 TP, as long as you hit it broadside, are most likely going to penetrate. Any German super heavy you can almost guarantee you're going to penetrate the side of because they're big, boxy, and flat. However, the IS-7 is actually harder to penetrate on the sides than it is the front, and that is because this is a notorious vehicle on its side armor. So if we take a look underneath the tank, you will see that there are really big angled cutouts right on this part here. And that angle goes all the way, as you can see, to the side of the tank's track wheels. In fact, if we take a look on Armor Inspector, you'll notice where the angles are a lot easier. They are extremely steep and they cut all the way on the side of the tank. Those angles make it impossible to penetrate any part of the side of the IS-7. Even with heat shells and Cali from a 60 TP, you will not penetrate them as they're over 400 thick. As well, you also have the upper bar, and because the upper bar is spaced armor, it's also upwards of 330 thick with heat shells, and even with AP, it's 200 plus, which means you can't penetrate it. So, you've got the lower part that's an auto ricochet, and the upper part, which means to penetrate the IS-7, you have to hit in between both. That is where the IS-7 becomes incredibly hard to penetrate, because this vehicle has two incredibly easy spots to hit and always bounce your shells, and then two spots that will also penetrate. So whenever you aim at the side of an IS-7, you really only have about a 50-50 if you're going to end up penetrating the tank. When it comes to the side armor, if you want to track the vehicle and pen it, you have to hit this tiny little spot in the front, or it's going to hit the auto ricochet angle and bounce off. Let's compare that track wheel shot to the 60 TPs. I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference of the side armor on the 60 TP. It is such a difference on how much easier it is to pen this vehicle. And that is why the IS-7 is the main used comp tank right now. It is just a notorious vehicle for getting away with just stupid bounces. So let's play in the IS-7. Let's see how much damage we can block. Now, you can't always guarantee you're going to block damage in this vehicle, but yeah, let's see what we can do. However, as always, there are downsides to every upside in Blitz, and the biggest downside for the IS-7 is the gun. First of all, it's .362 dispersion. That's the same as a vehicle like the E100, but unlike the E100 that carries a 15cm cannon, this carries a 130mm. That is 20mm less on the caliber. It does less damage per shot by, I think, what, 180? But yet it has the same dispersion. That's a pretty big downside. But as well, the IS-7 also has pretty poor penetration. Its standard pen's great. It's actually one of the highest for a tier 10 heavy. It's 273. The issue is it only has 318mm of pen, and that's with calibrated. That's terrible for premium. You will struggle to cut through E100 turrets unless they are aiming dead at you. Thankfully, another upside is that this tank is fast. I mean, look at us ditching the Kron. So it does go 50 kilometers per hour, although not really. I mean, you'll notice our speedo right now is going 36, and that's it. The IS-7, while it is a fast tank, a lot of people don't realize it rarely ever gets past 30s. But either way, let's take a look and see if somebody's going to poke this. What do they have? They got an M6 show, a VK72, and a VK90. Well, we'll find out. I do see it looks like a destroyed wall there. I'm not sure if that wall is normally up, but it's possible that there's somebody towards C. Oh, we got an enemy 4005, and we also got a VK90. Nice tap into the 90, and let's back on up. Well, that's sweet. You know, I'll take a pretty decent chunk of damage off of the enemy. Ooh, but that's a yo. Let's angle our sides, and there you go. We got a nice bounce. Let's get a pen into the yo, and there you go. We already got two bounces. Oh, we got bounces on the side of our tank. Look at this. We're just bouncing shells left, right, and center already with the IS-7. This is just why the tank's armor is stupid. Unfortunately, my E3, very good player, and did get a ridiculous HE off, kind of blocked us there. But either way, let's see if we can get some more bounces with the side armor of the IS-7, and see if we can get a pen into the yo. Oop, there you go, nice pen. Did get pen though in the side, probably went in between the weak spots I did show you guys before. Either way, that's fine with me, because in a couple more seconds we should have another shell ready for the yo, so let's try that. And hello, good sir. Look at that, another bounce. I mean, we've already blocked 1,660 damage in this game, and obviously we're not stopping anytime soon. Now let's aim it on the VK90's frontal weak spot. Nice. Didn't even pen me. Hopefully the E3 will finish off the enemy VK90. But we also do have the VK72 off to the side, who I'm going to aim in on. Let's hopefully... Yes! I was about to say, hit his ammo rack, and wow, that's crazy. The thing about the VK90 people do not understand is... Or not the VK90, but the VK72 as it is an incredibly weak ammo rack on the back, and if you hit it, you will actually penetrate it. So there you go. We did 4,200 damage in that battle, and bounced, like, what? All the shells we received apart from one? We probably blocked upwards of 1,600 damage. Yeah, 1,660 that game, and we only got penned one time. That is where the IS-7's armor is just stupid, is when you can show the sides, but not the front. Because the front's easy. As long as you have heat or any premium ammo, you can cut right through the front on any angle. It's the side armor that gets away with a lot of dumb things. So let me give my LVG player effective, because he did pretty good. And let's get into another battle and see how it works out. Here we are in our second battle. Up against us, we got a 60 TP, E100, FE2 and 5, B183, Grill 15. Ooh, those are some nasty tank destroyers. They got a 50 TP, a Conway, and an Object 84. Well, let's see how those tanks do against our IS-7. I'm obviously going to be pushing into the front line, but you're going to notice again that uphill, the IS-7 is quite slow, just that little bit of terrain there, and we were only going about 20. But once we get down to, like, this type of terrain here and downhill, once you get up that speed, upwards of 50 and 40, you do quite easily keep that speed, which is nice. So you can see we're going up here 35, but it still doesn't really average even 40. So the 50 km/h top speed a lot of people read on the IS-7 is kind of deceiving, to be honest. It's really not. I would say it's more like 35. That's how I would rate the IS-7's top speed. Either way, we did get a nice shell into the enemy 60 TP, and if anybody else wants to cross, we might be able to get some more shots in. Oh, there's the enemy Conway. Boop. There you go. Nice tap for 440. You can see while the IS-7 gun is quite inaccurate, at distances like this, it's fine. You can hit most of your shells. There's an E100 and get an easy shot into him for 450. We just got a 930 bounce in the turret. There's only one tank we know that does that. I mean, that's great. We're just getting bounces all day. Let's see, who is capturing C? Well, we can't find out because it looks like they crossed the Safeway. We can't hit the 60 TP weak spot, and there is the enemy 50 TP. Well, we'll just work this safely so we don't get penetrated by enemy opponents, and we'll sit here. My team is... I don't really know what my team's doing right now, I'm going to be honest. They're all towards base B, but they're kind of just camping there. They haven't really moved, which is interesting. Either way, let's get a nice shot into the side of the enemy 60 TP again, and that gave our teammate a shot as well. Sweet. All right, I'll take any assistance damage I can get. Let's reload. If anybody tries to cross C again, I will get shells in. That E100's bled a decent chunk as well. Oh, I tried to hit that. Oh, I really tried to hit that shell. It was close. It was close, but oh well. Either way, we got some assistance damage again. Because we're the only person really spotting for my team right now, we are getting a lot of assistance, so that's good news. I'm not really going to go for that shot right now. The 183 is just trying to hesh me, which isn't really working out for him. Nah, I'm just going to wait. It's not worth it. The only shot I think we could pen is there, but... Oh, come on. This is where the IS-7 gun lets you down big time. Its accuracy is just doo-doo. It really is. We are down 2 base caps. I'm hoping that one of our teammates thinks that capping the base will be a bit smart. But, you know what, if not, I'm going to push up. And me pushing up should be fine. So here we go. Using that speed, using that power and acceleration, let us get over towards the enemy 60 TP. Even if I eat a shell from his tank, it's fine, because we're going to lower him now down to almost a one-shot. And the 183 is still going to probably have a hard time penning me, yes. But our team, if they don't get into base A, we'll probably lose this. And I'm being serious. I mean, it's not hard for our team to be smart and get in A, but if they don't, this will most likely be a loss. Let's watch our team throw an incredibly easy game, shall we, folks? Alright, well, we got the 60 over here. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna back up, and hopefully he exposes his weak spot, but 920 on the cap. You know what? Wait, we could actually win this. We could win this. It's possible. I need to kill this guy. And fire. There you go. Alright, we cleared that opponent. We cleared the 60 TP. I need to clear the grill now. Speed is key. You're gonna die. Taste this L. Yes. We're actually gonna win this. Alright, I've got to be honest, my team sucked. I mean, all they had to do was get into the base caps, and they did not want to. But I was able to YOLO in, and the moment I cleared that 60 TP, it actually gave us the possibility of winning this game. Wow, we actually won this. That was incredibly lucky, and I was actually not going to show this game because that team made me so depressed. But because we won, and because we were able to showcase the IS-7 doing its job, I'll show the battle. So there you go. The grill, I'll give you credit. You did a good job, but yeah, I don't know about the 92E1. Either way, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Please keep this as a lesson learned. Make sure you capture bases. If you have heavy tanks sitting in the front line taking shells for you, and you're sitting in the back with your heavy getting 300 damage out, or you're sitting in the back doing 292 damage, please focus on getting a cap when we're up to 970 on a loss. So, yeah. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it and why other tanks are incredibly good, let me know. But yeah, IS-7 definitely wins in the Battle of Trolls. Bye-bye.